Hey, I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to go about making this video. So, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Daniel, and we're going to be talking about Bo Burnham today. Now, Bo Burnham is a comedian who got famous on YouTube right around when YouTube started. He was in high school, and he uploaded some videos of himself playing comedy songs that he wrote on either a piano or a keyboard in his bedroom, okay? And they went viral. Early days of YouTube, some classic stuff, like, let's see, My Whole Family, Welcome to YouTube, I'm Bo Yo. Anyway, so he says that some of his major inspiration is like George Carlin is someone that he cites as huge inspiration for him. And he kind of stopped making stuff for a while. So he was a stand-up comic, and he has multiple albums of original comedy music. I want to show you some of his stuff. I'm not sure exactly which songs I'm going to listen to, but I have... The first one I found was Bo Burnham's country song, where he makes fun of country music. Now, a lot of these I've already heard, but I still want to talk about the lyrics and just show it to you guys because he just came out with something for the first time in quite a few years. He stopped touring and making and doing his shows because he was having mental health problems. And he just released on Netflix a new comedy special. A comedy special. It's not exactly a comedy special. If you look at it, it has the tags of experimental, dark comedy, but it's that's closer to what it is. It's not a typical comedy special. I watched it already. It was very good. I liked it a lot. But it was almost more depressing than it was funny. So there's that. So yeah, his stuff almost always has a bit of a point. A lot of times he actually seems to dislike the industry a lot, even though he's a part of it, and he kind of calls himself a hypocrite for being part of it as well. So there's that. His comedy is very intelligent, in my opinion. That's one of the reasons I like it, you know, because to me it always makes me think in a similar way to George Carlin. Not the same way George Carlin does though, but in a similar way, in a similar regard. That's why he's one of my favorite comedians. So because he just came out with a special, I wanted to show you a couple of his things. He does more music than he does actual skits. On YouTube, you can find a special. It's like an hour long. He uploaded it to YouTube. It's called What? W-H-A-T. All right? I highly recommend you check that out if you want. That's, in my opinion, his funniest work. I really, really enjoy it. And it's awesome. Yeah. But anyway, let's take a look at this right here. This is off of Netflix is a Joke's YouTube channel. Funny. Netflix is a joke. And he just had a thing on Netflix. This is called Bo Burnham's Country Song.
Any big fans of country music out there? Yeah. Oh, some people extending my name. Boo, that's also approval. I think country music gets a bad rep. You know, why is it that when Bruce Springsteen sings about a fucking turnpike, it is art, and then when someone sings about a horse, it's dumb inherently? I think some of the greatest songwriters of all time are country artists. Dolly Parton, Willie Nelson, you know? And if you're writing honestly, that is art, and I would never bash that. The problem is, with a lot of modern country music, what is called stadium country music, the sort of Keith Urban brand of country music, is that
Here we go.
Honest. It is the exact opposite of honest. Where instead of people actually telling their stories, you got a bunch of millionaire metrosexuals who've never done a hard day's work in their life, but they figured out the words and the phrases they can use to pander to their audience, and they list the same words and phrases off sort of Mad Lib style in every song, raking in millions of dollars from actual working class people. You know the words, you know the phrases like a dirt road, a cold beer, A blue jeans, a red pickup.
A blue
A verbal
jeans.
noun, simple adjective. No shoes, no shirt, no shoes. You didn't hear that. Sort of a mental typo. I walk and talk like a field hand, but the boots I'm wearing cost $3,000. I write songs about riding tractors from the comfort of a private jet. I could sing in Mandarin, you'd still know I'm pandering. Hunting deer, chasing trout, a Bud Light with the logo facing out. Hear that subtle mandolin? That's textbook pandering. I own a private ranch that I rarely use. I don't like dirt. One verse, one chorus in the bag. Now it's time to talk to the ladies. I'm hoping my southern charm offsets all these rapey vibes I'm putting out.
Oh my god. It's hilarious.
Girl in a straw hat with her arms out in a cornfield. That is a scarecrow.
Yeah, there you go. That is a scarecrow. That sums it all up.
Good girl in a straw hat with her arms out in a cornfield. That is a scarecrow. Thought it was a human woman. Sorry. A cold night, a cold beer, a cold jeans. Strike that last one. I'm whacking you. I hope you're feeling me. Subtextually. We go to bed, you doze off. So I take your country girl clothes off. I put my hands on your body. It feels like, hey, it's a fucking scarecrow again. My Mandarin. Fuck your ears, I'm pandering. I write songs for the people who do jobs in the towns that I'd never move to. Legalize gerrymandering.
Jeez.
Tolerate my pandering. You got a beautiful mouth, I got a beautiful... Y'all dumb motherfuckers want a key change. Thematically meandering, emphatically pandering. I got a tight grip on my demo's balls. Say the word truck, they jizz in their overalls. You don't know what land you're in. I'm in the land of pandering. And I'll be up front. I do what I do, cause I'm a total fucking country boy.
So there's that. Yeah, I'm probably going to do maybe 3 songs, I think, maybe, by him. So obviously, this one was pretty straightforward. Yeah. And it's interesting because it kind of, I liked this one because it kind of describes everything I don't like about current country music and is the main reason I don't really listen to much country music, you know? Yeah. Let's see what some of the comments are before I look for another one. The amount of reaches he did to rhyme pandering makes the song 25 times funnier. I could sing in Mandarin, you'd still know I'm pandering. Basically Disney's live-action Mulan. A Bud Light with the logo facing out, that's modern country in a nutshell. I'm hoping my southern charm offsets all these rapey vibes I'm putting out. Like Mike's evandering, F your ears, I'm pandering, is the most underrated line in the song. For context, during a boxing match, Mike Tyson bit off part of Evander Holyfield's ear. Oh, Mike's evandering. That's kind of funny. He's done it. He's broken down exactly why I don't like new country and enjoy older country. Amazing. I'm always wary to say I like country even when I do, and it's always because of everything he has touched in this performance. Amazing dude. Also, it's petty, but I hate how every girl in every country song is the same blonde, blue-eyed, long-legged girl. Like, come on, dude. Seriously? Yeah. All right. Anyway, so there's that. Rural nouns, simple adjectives. Let's do Art is Dead. All right. This was kind of my introduction to this guy. Now, what's funny about this song, this performance isn't as good, so I'm not going to play it. He had one performance in the green room with a bunch of famous people around him, and he sang this song. He's obviously like super nervous though, and kind of, I think he messes up a couple of times. So we're going to look at this version, which is, in my opinion, a little bit better. But just imagine him playing this to, like, you know, all of the Hollywood people. It's so funny. It's like, in my opinion, one of the most, one of the coolest things that he did. So yeah, here we go. All right, Art is Dead.
This song isn't funny at all, but it helps me sleep at night.
Oh yeah, it's also not that funny. This was 2010.
Art is dead. Art is dead. Art is dead. Art is dead. Entertainers like to seem complicated, but we're not complicated. I can explain it pretty easily. Have you ever been to a birthday party for children, and one of the children won't stop screaming because he's just a little attention attractor? When he grows up to be a comic or actor, he'll be rewarded for never maturing, for never understanding or learning that every day can't be about him. There's other people, you selfish asshole. I must be psychotic, I must be demented to think that I'm worthy of all this attention, of all of this money you worked really hard for. I slept in late while you worked at the drugstore. My drug's attention, I am an addict, but I get paid to indulge in my habit. It's all an illusion. I'm wearing makeup, I'm wearing makeup, 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 makeup. Art is dead, so people think you're funny. How do we get those people's money? I said our art is dead. We're rolling in dough while Carlin rolls in his grave, his grave, his grave. I said the show has got a budget. The show has got a budget, and all the poor people, way more deserving of the money, won't budget. Cause I wanted my name in lights when I could have fed a family of four for 40 fucking fortnights. 40 fucking fortnights. I am an artist, please God forgive me. I am an artist, please don't revere me. I am an artist, please don't respect me. I am an artist, feel free to correct me. A self-centered artist, self-obsessed artist. I am an artist, I am an artist, but I'm just a kid, I'm just a kid, I'm just a kid, and maybe I'll grow out of it.
All the Hollywood people. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen, and also very true and very crazy. Yeah. You know, from God's perspective, that's another good one. Words, words, words is hilarious. Almost a rap song. I'm going to play repeat stuff, okay? So this is a song that this is the last one I'm going to do because, again, I wasn't entirely sure what I was going to do going into this. I just kind of wanted to talk about Bo Burnham because he just made his thing. I might do more than 3. Who knows? Stay as long as you like, all right? We're listening to stuff together. I really like this guy. So, yeah. All right. Let's see. He's just like, here's a song about my crippling depression. Everyone, this is a bop, my new comfort song. This song just hits as an art kid with crippling ADHD. Just the line, there's other people, you selfish asshole, reminds me of being a kid and excitable and loud and being punished for it. Like a comedy song, really made me cry, bro. Hello, fellow burnt-out gifted kids. I wish my mental breakdowns were this catchy. The most painful thing about the song is when he sings it for people, the people are trying so hard to find something to laugh at. I saw this one thing where he sung it for a bunch of rich celebrities, and watching them awkwardly try to laugh at anything was painful. He once performed this for a room of comedians. Yeah. Him saying, I'm just a kid over and over again is so relatable, not a funny kind of relatable that shows pain. And he actually obviously has a lot of this stuff, or at least like believed a lot of this stuff about himself, and probably is why he took a break for a while. But anyway, this was like a music video that he made right when he was getting bigger. And let's listen to it real quick. In fact, I want to pull up the lyrics to this one because this would be one that I could dissect. Bo Burnham, Repeat Stuff lyrics. This song makes fun of pop music in a similar way to the one that we just watched about country music. This one's more on pop music. So let's see what we've got. And I highly recommend you check out this video because there's a bunch of secret stuff in it as well. So
love songs used to be so beautiful. Let us go then, you and I, when the evening is spread out against the sky like a patient etherized upon a table. T.S. Eliot. Nowadays, thanks to corporately owned pop stars, love songs are even more beautiful. How beautiful are today's love songs? I'll show you. I love your hair, I love your name, I love the way you say it. I love your heart and you're so smart 'cause you gave away it. I love your sis, I love your dad, I love your mom. But more than all of that, I love the fact that you are dumb enough to not realize everything I've said has been said before in 1,000 ways, in 1,000 songs, sung with the same 4 chords. But you'll still love it and let me finger you. Yeah, finger you. Finger you. Oh girl, I hope you don't think that I'm rude when I tell you that I love you, boo. I also hope that you don't see through this cleverly constructed ruse designed by a marketing team, cashing in on puberty and low self-esteem and girls' desperate need to feel loved. Please love me. America says we love a chorus, but don't get complicated and bore us, though meaning might be missing. We need to know the words after just one listen. So repeat stuff, repeat stuff, repeat stuff, repeat stuff, repeat stuff, repeat stuff.
this is so funny. I love it so much. Oh my god. So every single thing that he does is like super not overly produced. His newest special is a little bit produced, but for the most part, everything that he does is him in a room like by himself with a piano. Sometimes he has some lights, you know, and then he makes this one music video that's like a knockoff of every single, or of a bunch of other like pop music videos with a ton of like super cringy overproduction and a chorus which is literally just him saying repeat stuff over and over again. And also, like what did he just say a minute ago? Yeah, I hope that you don't see through this cleverly constructed ruse designed by a marketing team cashing in on puberty and low self-esteem. Love it. It's hilarious. All right, let's keep going.
Repeat stuff, repeat stuff, repeat stuff, repeat stuff, yeah. Repeat stuff. Yeah, repeat stuff. I love my baby and you know I couldn't live without her. But now I need to make every girl think the song's about her, just to make sure that they spread it like the plague. So I describe my dream girl as really, really vague. Like, I love your hands cause your fingerprints are like no other. I love your eyes and their bluish, brownish, greenish color. I love it when you smile, that you smile wide. And I love how your torso has an arm on either side. Now, if you're my agent, you might be thinking, oh no, sound the alarms. You're not appealing to little girls who don't have arms, but they can't use iTunes, so fuck 'em, who needs 'em? Oh girl, I hope you don't think that I'm rude when I tell you that I love you, boo. I also hope that you don't see through this cleverly constructed.
So another thing that happens a lot in pop music is things like where you can reverse it and hear them talking about Satan or stuff, which I feel like half the time it's just people reaching and it like isn't even right. And then other times I feel like they're doing it on purpose as like a kind of a scheme, you know? But, you know, there's a ton of conspiracy theories about, you know, satanic messages or Illuminati messages or all that stuff. So in this music video, he has multiple subliminal messaging things, which are like very humorous, I believe. If you pay attention to the music video, things also get a little interesting.
America says we love a chorus, but don't get complicated and bore us, stuff, repeat 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 stuff. Yeah. Yes. Repeat it. Repeat it to the day you die. I'm in magazines full of model teens so far above you. So read them and hate yourself, then pay me to tell you I love you. I love you. And your parents will always come along, because their little girl is in love. And how could love be wrong? How could love be wrong? When you repeat stuff, 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 repeat stuff. Yeah, we know it's not right. We know it's not funny, but we'll stop beating this dead horse when it stops spitting out money. But until then, we will repeat stuff.
Alrighty then. My mom came in here, just so you know, in case you're hearing a bunch of noises. Yeah. Top comment on here is still a better love story than Twilight. All right, so here's this. Yeah, well, this explains it perfectly. All right, there are a bunch of frame perfect stops hidden in here with secret messages during the white transition. At 2:16, it says Justin Timberlake is the funniest person in America. After Swag, it says the Illuminati is here to help you. During the transition here, it says watch the Mindy Project Tuesday nights on Fox. This says try to be famous. This says Seth MacFarlane is a movie star. This says Descent is death. This says Michael Clark Duncan is alive and living in Ames, Iowa. This is all a simulation. God died in 1993 and accept convenience fees. So in the background, during the final thing, you know, you've got all of the... You have all of the secret hidden messages and, you know, the I'm Satan, Lord of Darkness stuff. And yeah, the person wrote, this version of the song legitimately scares me. It's terrifying. Yep. Yep. Yes, even in the age of just let people like things, this song perseveres because it's criticizing the industry, not the listeners. Bo Burnham's a king for doing that. Yes, indeed. We'll stop beating this dead horse when it stops spitting out money. Was the logic behind Frozen and Cars 2 and Cars 3 and Toy Story 4. Yep. Jeez. Yeah, so that is that's a couple Bo Burnham songs. I think that his method of doing this is really cool. And yeah, I wonder if there's one more that I could try to do. Deep is funny. Most of these are funny. Welcome to YouTube. That was cool. Sad is also pretty good. I don't know. I think I showed you 3 different songs, 3 different styles of what he does. One was kind of supposed to be humorous. One was more just him sitting by himself, kind of ranting almost, and it is a little bit funny, but it's also supposed to make you think. And the third one's supposed to be like a joke, making fun of the industry. And yeah, he has a ton of other stuff. Go check it out. Thank you for joining me on this. This was a different type of video than I normally do, I guess, because normally I'm reacting to stuff, and in this I'm kind of just looking at things and talking about them, even though I've seen them already, to try and say, this is a good artist, go watch their stuff. So anyway, let's take a look at the lyrics to Repeat Stuff real quick. This is obviously from his live show, What? And it has an intro where he says, but anyway, I want to thank you very much once more for coming. This is my favorite thing to do, perform. And you allow me to do that, and I really, really do appreciate that, honestly and genuinely. I will now recede back into my stage persona. I just blacked out for 10 seconds. Love songs used to be so beautiful, you know? Let us go then, you and I, when the evening is spread out against the sky like a patient etherized upon a table. T.S. Eliot, beautiful. Love songs nowadays, just as beautiful, guys, if not more. Justin Bieber, One Direction, Usher, you know them. You know their love songs, beautiful, complex love songs. But these artists, the J. Biebs, the 1Ds, the Ushers, they've done something very strange to the format and the structure and the purpose of love songs. And I tried to capture how they've changed it with this love song. And I hope you enjoy it, and more importantly, mark the differences. Hello, how are you? You're fine. Yeah, I noticed. I'm still recording, just so you know. Oh. Yeah. We can talk in just a minute. I'm almost done. I making a weirdish video. All right. Anyway, here we go. Sorry. I love your hair. I love your name. I love the way you say it. I love your heart, and you're so smart because you gave away it. I love your sis. I love your dad. I love your mom. But more than all that, I love the fact that you are dumb enough to not realize everything I've said has been said before in 1,000 ways in 1,000 songs sung with the same 4 chords. But you'll still love it, and let me finger you. And then he kind of screams that multiple times. Oh, girl, I hope you don't think that I'm rude when I tell you that I love you, and I hope you don't see through this cleverly constructed ruse designed by a marketing team cashing in on puberty, low self-esteem, and girls' desperate need to feel loved. America says we love a chorus, but don't get complicated and bore us. Though meaning might be missing, we need to know the words after just one listen. So, repeat stuff, repeat stuff, repeat stuff. Pretty self-explanatory, captures the theme of the entire song very well. This part's so funny to me, by the way. I love my baby, you know I couldn't live without her, but now I need to make every girl think this song's about her, just to make sure that they spread it like the plague, so I describe my dream girl as really, really vague, like, I love your hands because your fingerprints are like no other. I love your eyes and their bluish, brownish, greenish color. I love it when you smile, that you smile wide, and I love that your torso has an arm on either side. If you're my agent, you might be thinking, oh no, sound the alarms. You're not appealing to little girls who have no arms. But they can't use iTunes, so screw them, who needs them? And then in this part, he has, oh, girl, oh, hello, Satan. And then he starts just saying a bunch of satanic stuff, then saying repeat stuff again. Then he has the crowd sing it with him. Again, this is from the version on his What show. Then he repeats the chorus. I'm in magazines full of model teens so far above you, so read them and hate yourself, then pay me to tell you I love you. Right there, he completely encapsulates the entirety of the toxicity in the culture, the celebrity culture that's going on and has been going on for quite some time now. And it's sad because, you know, I've felt this way before. I know pretty much everyone I know has felt this way before. And even though I hear this song and still know this, you know, it's like you reveal it. You pull back the veil, reveal to me that it's all fake anyway. I still feel like that, you know? Yeah. He does a very good job with this. Anyway, pay me to tell you I love you. I love you. Then the parents will always come along because they're little girls in love, and how could love be wrong? When you repeat stuff, repeat stuff, repeat stuff, then he just says, I am a vessel, 666, Illuminati, Freemasons. We know it's not right, we know it's not funny, but we'll stop beating this dead horse when it stops spitting out money. But until then, we repeat stuff. This overwhelming flow of stupid and generic love songs won't end until the cash flow ends, and the cash flow will never end because we keep coming back for it. Originally performed as part of his hour-long comedy show What, Repeat Stuff is a testament to the emptiness of modern pop songs. It was later revealed that Justin Bieber, one of the likely targets of the song, was in the audience when he originally performed the song. He later apologized on Conan. Shortly after being performed on stage, a slightly modified music video was released. Several edits were made to the song to fit the different format. Oh, it's an album. That's cool. Man, to be honest, I wish I could just react to his whole show, but that's like 2 hours long, and yeah, I can't do that. So anyway, that's Bo Burnham. Thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed. Again, this is a different type of video than I normally make, but yeah, I highly recommend you either check out What, if you have time, or his newest special, Inside, which was pretty good, gets better as it goes on. Same with What, actually. Most of his specials have like a 5 to 10 minute introduction, which a lot of times feels to me like, I don't know. Every time the introduction's like my least favorite part of it, and I feel like that could be a deterring factor if you're watching it and the beginning's not that great, but it gets better as it goes on. Anyway, thank you for joining me. See you guys soon. Deathstroke 9 out.